Aries, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will be from the 19th to the 26th, okay? I'll be doing December readings next week. And thank you for everyone who gives me feedback. That's, there'll be no channel without you guys. I really appreciate you. You've got half of your cards are major arcanas, Aries, okay? Which always also means the major arcanas are beyond our control. They're our soul's energy, okay? And you've got some beautiful ones because you've got the Star, the Sun card, and the Justice card. Now, the challenge is the Justice card, which means some of you might be waiting on something to start. I will clarify it. You've got two Swords cards, which is about messages, communication. And your gift is the Five of Wands. Now, I'm one of these strange readers who love it when one of the fives turn up as a gift, okay? Because the fives are friction, change by a little bit of friction. Now, in reality, we can't get anything new unless there's a little bit of stress in our life, because that's what makes us actualize, that's what makes us go forward in order to create this new thing, okay? But let me just look at the reading. So what's behind you is the Star card. Can be an Aquarius, or you're just very, very, very tuned into that energy of grace, Aries. I love it when the Star card shows up because it's got such a beautiful energy to it, okay? Because when we live in grace, it's a real soul energy, which means we're really attuned to a really, really, really high dynamic, okay? And the Star card, as you can see, she's also naked, so she is sharing her waters. She's naked, she's not withdrawn, she's not defensive. And I'm not saying being withdrawn and defensive is a negative. Sometimes that's exactly where we need to be. But she's very transparent, very, very open, very, very expressive. Love seeing that for you, Aries. Now, the gift is the Five of Wands, which means something is being created here. Okay, something. So friction is what creates change, essentially, okay? So there's something changing here. The Five of Wands can represent your head and heart going in separate directions. But what's going on here is a lot of fire. And this friction is propelling you to take some action, to look out for possibilities, new options, okay? Now, the challenge is a Justice card. Can be a legal situation. But literally, the Justice card is the harvest, okay? So maybe some of you are still waiting on whatever you've been trying to create with this five to actually happen, okay? Sometimes that's what the Justice card represents. There's a waiting going on here. Okay, for some of you it's around relationships because the Two of Cups is arrived, but it might be waiting. The Two of Cups can be about work colleagues, it can be about waiting for news about something. There's definitely a waiting for something to manifest. Do not judge the Five of Wands, okay? Because it's like, we use heat in order to cook something. The Five of Wands is applying heat in order for something to change. So we don't get those new beginnings unless we have the energy of the fives. So I really like the fives, as you can tell. Now, how other people are showing up for you is the King of Swords. King of Swords can be quite a cold character, okay? Can be an air sign, but there can be a little bit of an energy of detachment. Some of you can be going for an interview, by the way. So the King of Swords is very much, I wouldn't particularly want to be having fun with the King of Swords. I'm sorry. He in the energy of the greatest fun, but he is Aquarius and he's right under the star card, which is very, very interesting, okay? So there might be a very strong Aquarius for you. The King of Swords isn't the greatest amount of fun, guys. I have to tell you that. He's more about job interviews, legal situations, helping you get things done, which is a very, very, very supportive energy. The central issue is this Page of Swords, okay? You might be getting news, so give me a minute. What is this news? The news is linked to the Chariot, which is about an awful lot of forward motion and forward direction. Now, what fuels the Chariot, what fuels movement is energy, which is the Five of Wands. And that's why I say don't judge a card as negative or positive, because we never know where something's taking us. And the Five of Wands as the gift is propelling this Chariot to take action, by the way. Some Aries might be having some news coming your way, which is leading to movement and which is leading to the Sun card, which its message is always the same. Relax. Everything is taken care of, Aries. Everything is going to be okay. Now, I want to ask, particularly around your pentacles, because the Three of Discs just arrived. So if any of you, some of you might be waiting on, I had some comments last week about waiting on finances, on projects to take off, okay? There's definitely a message about that, yeah? For some of you, it's around love. There's maybe a cooling off for that King of Swords. And the Justice card with that Two of Cups is you're wanting things to, some of you are waiting for love to sort itself out. I have never in all my years seen the Sun mean anything but a positive outcome, ever, 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 ever. Which means, Aries, you're going to some pure joy, that real childhood innocence and celebration. Something is looking after you, because there you go, there's the Four of Wands. Stability, a new chapter, all that sort of stuff. And also what I began to do is, now, I'm not going to do it for you, Aries, because I really, really like your reading. I keep pulling one card as what December is going to lead you to. Yeah, I'm going to do it because that's not fair. Ace of Swords, clarity, decisiveness, cutting through crap, getting to the heart of the matter. You are being propelled forward. And it's your time, Aries, here. Come on, guys. Okay? Loads of love. I'll be back for December's reading. We've already got a preview that is going to be about clear sight and clear vision. Okay? Loads of love, Aries. Bye.